glad to join our news updates with me, Charide Chilanga. As the Salesians of Don Bosco gather for their 29th General Chapter in Turin, Italy, Pope Francis has sent a message expressing his support for the congregation's mission. The chapter, which coincides with the 150th anniversary of the founder's first missionary expedition to Argentina, brings together Salesians from around the world to map out the mission for their next few years. In his message, Pope Francis greeted the newly elected rector, Major Father Fabio Attard, and encouraged the Salesians to listen to the Holy Spirit and synodal discernment, trust, and commitment. The Pope applauded the chapter's theme of Salesians passionate about Jesus Christ and dedicated to the young, saying it is a beautiful goal that reflects the congregation's founding spirit. Noting that contemporary society presents unique challenges to religious orders, Pope Francis emphasized that the faith and commitment of consecrated religious remain the same and are constantly enriched by new gifts, including the gift of interculturality. The Pope concluded his message by thanking the Salesians for their work in education and encouraging them to continue with perseverance. Government has released the minimum farm gate prices for strategic commodities for the 2024-2025 season, where maize is at 1,050 kwacha per kilogram. A letter signed by Minister of Agriculture Principal Secretary Engineer Jeffrey Mamba shows that the minimum price for rice paddy finger-millet soybeans is 1,200 kwacha per kilogram. Meanwhile, pure beans should sell at 2,500 kwacha, while mixed beans is at 1,500 kwacha. The minimum price for milk is 800 kwacha, groundnuts 1,300 kwacha, and 2,500 kwacha, while pigeon peas is selling at 1,100 kwacha. Agriculture Minister Sam Kawale says the minimum prices consider what it costs farmers to grow crops like seeds, fertilizers, labor, transport, and even the impact of weather or pests. Kawale adds that experts also study inflation besides both the local and international market trends to ensure that farmers are not exploited by the middlemen. President Lazarus Chakwera is to preside over the University of Malawi graduation on April 14th at the Great Hall in Zomba. A press release from the university's registry says college has designed the graduation in 2 consecutive days from April 13th to May 1st, 2025. President Chakwera is expected to arrive at the function at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. In sports, the Malawi Scorchers are gearing up for a comeback against South Africa's Banyana in their second friendly match today after suffering a 3-0 defeat last Saturday. Head coach Lovemore Fazili is confident in his team's ability to bounce back after Asmenye Sumaka has joined the Scorchers in South Africa, bolstering their squad. Fazili emphasized the importance of these friendly matches in preparing for the Women's Africa Cup of Nations WAFCON qualifier against Angola in October. And in international news, Algeria has closed its airspace to all flights to and from Mali as they roll over a drone that was shot down close to their common border escalates. On Sunday, Mali accused its northern neighbor of being a sponsor and exporter of terrorism after Algeria attacked one of its drones last week. A strongly worded statement from Mali's foreign ministry challenged Algeria's earlier explanation that the unnamed surveillance aircraft had violated its airspace. The statement described the downing of the drone as a hostile premeditated action Ajedia described the allegations as lacking in seriousness and they warrant no attention or response. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of News Updates. I'm Charide Chilanga.
She wasn't really to